Now, of course, in the last few weeks, the topic of race and inequality have been a buzz in the news and on social media. Now, independent media have taken it upon themselves to address the issues shaking our country right now with the launch of their Racism Stops With Me campaign. But first, let's take a look and hear what students have to say about race, privilege and social media.
I think racism is very real in South Africa.
Most of it has to do with both class and race, to be completely honest.
Because these people they were put in that class according to their race.
If you come from privilege and then someone tells you that this is racist, it's hard for you to imagine. Like, you're only looking at it from your perspective.
Social media will only have an effect as much as the users of social media allow it to.
So facilitation and a platform to finally speak about it is something, I guess, that's open to the individual in terms of using it for the good or for the bad. But at the moment, I'm happy with the idea that there is a platform that facilitates this sort of thing.
Government officials and media representatives attended the independent newspaper's Racism Stops With Me launch, seeking to challenge attitudes, policies and behaviours which allow racism to continue.
Training 100 young interns on multimedia to be able to go out there and find the stories of all South Africans. By telling the stories, we get to know the person behind the colour, if you like. And we soon understand that colour doesn't mean anything. We are all human.
Reversing the racialized inequality of post-94 SA requires a collective effort by the nation. Everyone from grassroots level to the highest office of government must take positive action.
The INL initiative is an important component of a broad-based response to racism in this country. Tackling racism requires organizational commitment, focusing on a particular issue and keeping it in people's minds, that we begin to impart a message about what we will and won't tolerate as a country, and racism should be no exception to that. Together, what this gives us is a huge media platform as well as a huge organizational platform to support some of the work that government will in fact be doing and some of the work that we need to be doing independently of government as well.
South Africa has a long association with racial injustice, and we have yet to defeat our racial conundrum, which operates at social, economic and development levels.
We have a responsibility for ourselves to dismantle our own inherent racist attitudes and feelings. The earlier we get to introduce spaces where conversation around race is okay, I think we will probably get a younger generation that would be less encumbered by the race battles that we've inherited.
Well, the conversation is certainly open and on the table, and it's only, I think, through engaging together we can all find the solution. So join in. Go to www.stopracism.iol.co.za, or you can share your thoughts and your stories using the hashtag RacismStopsWithMe.